Oh, a lot of continuation on this one. It's still the 20th of November. It's about 20 after 1, roughly. What pisses me off is I have to put something in words that is pissing me off this morning. And I'm sorry to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's one thing when the ACLU is going after people. I can understand that shit. I can understand it. Because you've got some other people over there saying that's going against the laws. But you just don't attack their faith, okay? You just don't attack it. I mean, when I heard that the ACLU went after the government, I think it was either the state regarding the hillside right across the street from the Hollywood Bowl. The cross became a problem. I think for weeks that they had an issue in the news concerning about the situation. They wanted to clean it up a little bit, but in the end, it was found out that the state was wrong because they were sponsoring religion. That's how the judge looked at it in the court case. And I'm thinking it went all the way to the Supreme Court on this one because it was also a First Amendment right. And ACLU won a victory on that one where they had to relocate the cross to a private land. We didn't want to lose the damn cross or anything else of it. But once they secured a private land nearby, even yards away, there was nothing the ACLU or anybody else, including the atheist groups, could do about the damn shit. And I was watching this and I was trying to keep track of this damn case because it meant something to me during that time. My favorite view of the cross. So I'm coming through Cahuenga, passing Barham, going over the hump, and it's usually on the edge of that hill, not to the left of it, but on the edge of a hill that overlooks the freeway, or looks like it overlooks the freeway, is the cross, and it lights up like crazy. Well, because of the ACL moved the damn thing, it throws me off every time I went across the hills. My brother and I would be traveling all over the damn place, and we're traveling during the nighttime or daytime. I used that as a waypoint, as a navigator. I've always used it as a fixture. And then going over to the Easter sunrise services as a kid and then as an adult every once in a great while, it gave me something of a peace of mind to see the cross on that hill, even though it stays punctured, because it was something I was grasping onto, and it gave me hope. It gave me something. I couldn't describe it, but it was something I wanted to hold on to. Something my own soul was reaching out towards. And I guess maybe it connected every so often. It's just something for me to feel good about. No, what drives me crazy is when I had agnostics and atheists still screaming their heads off, saying that they wanted the damn thing off the hillsides. It should not have been there in the first place. And it's the same damn ugly, disgusting feeling I got when I looked at Facebook this evening. And that's what caused this whole video shit in the first place. Because I'm seeing the whole damn conflict again. It's the trolls coming out, trying to be big and bad and being idiots at the same damn time. So yeah, I had to call these assholes on it. I'm calling it on behalf of the memory. I'm also calling it on behalf of the cross itself. I'm sorry. Who the hell am I? Just a schmuck who got drafted. Just a low-lying schmuck. But it doesn't matter. It's like seeing the shit I'd seen throughout my life of people attacking faith, and it's not right. I had seen a synagogue being attacked by a crazy person who was a mail carrier. He attacked kids. He attacked a building. This was back in the 80s. Damn thing became almost national headlines. It sure as hell became headlines across every other news organization we had. Because that disturbed me a bit. Just the memory itself. It's bad enough I'm hearing other people in different countries losing their own religion, their own cultural their own culture. Physical forms of the culture that would define them, even in their religion, be desecrated, blown out of hell, because another group decided it wasn't worth it. I'm seeing this shit happening all over the place. I'm not liking it. I'm not supposed to like it. What I'm supposed to do is do something about it instead of not talking about it. So, this is me talking about it. I mean, part one, I was trying to talk about the experiences I've had as a kid. But this, I understand about the First Amendment rights, about people think they understand the whole damn shit. The problem is they don't. They look at the Constitution and think that's it. It goes more than that. The more our society has evolved, or mutated, or changed into something else, the more the Constitution has to evolve with it. It is a dynamic form of government. It has to evolve. It has to change. It has to mutate. To force one's will, to force one's belief, or lack of belief in something, down someone's throat, it's not right. They have to have the choice for that. They decide no, then what are you going to do? Force a conflict? Social media, for the past 30, 40 years, or longer than that, has become a war zone of sorts, of ideas and ideologies, of culture, of people calling out each other's names left and right because you just insulted someone else's religion. They called you an asshole, and the other person called you a prick because you hold up a religious icon that pisses them off. They could be ignorant as hell and they don't give a shit. They're going to target you because you're the one holding the damn target of their hatred, of their ignorance, of their indifference. That's how they're seeing it. And that's how it was being projected concerning about the damn cross. I say the damn cross, and I should not say damn cross, because it's not a damn cross. It is the cross. Even though it is in a private hands at this point over here, it's not the actual cross that God or Jesus actually created, but it is a representation. Therefore, it still needs the respect it needs. And me, unfortunately, defending it like calling it a damn cross, I'm giving a hell of a lot of disrespect, and I'm giving the credence back to the schmucks I'm going against. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? It's like asking for a sledgehammer to get rid of a headache. Your own headache. So where's the logic in that? And that would be the argument going against me at this point. So the only thing I can tell him is on that one. I'm gonna make it that way about it. I'll tell you about it that way. Meanwhile, I still have to make good. I still have to make good with powers that be and also the ones I've went after. I go after the ignorance. I go after the arrogance. I go after the trollish matter, the disrespect. And if they need enlightenment, fine. Find the enlightenment, but they don't want the enlightenment. That's why they did what they did out of stupidity, out of ignorance. They don't care. Now, if I understand it correctly, that if I'm making the bad choices, I have to make the amends on that one. Sorry, it just doesn't work. I have to make amends. So I gotta make amends to God on this one. I would suggest an olive branch to be sent out to them. In order to insult something, you need to understand something. You need to understand it. Why you're insulting it. For what reason? Did it do harm to you? Or are you just doing it out of fun? If you're doing it out of fun, you really don't care. And therefore, you're going to be open season. That's how it works. Karma's got a way of biting people in the ass one way or another. Don't look at me. I don't have a shaggy tail. I don't have any canine teeth. And I'm not called karma. I've seen forms of karma. I've been bitten by karma. Karma don't play. The only thing I would suggest is find it in your heart to understand, to be open-minded. If you can be open-minded to what's going on, maybe it'll change you from not insulting people or insulting someone else's religion. But if you're still going to be a jackass about it, then you're open season, pal. I can't help you. You're done with. And I'm not the one pulling the trigger or anything. You just did. You're the one that called karma. I didn't. But I got to square it away with karma on my own end, for me. You don't understand about the cross. For some people, it's no big deal. But for some of us who've actually been raised under it, oh yeah. Try this one. Age of 4 years old. Open heart surgery. I hadn't had any religious indoctrination into anything. No religious upbringing. Nothing. I get to see the boss man upstairs, or an angel or someone, telling me I can't go up. I just left my body as a kid. I'm seeing my body displayed. It is gross. And for a 4-year-old to retain that kind of a memory, 3 times I had to go up, and 3 times I got pushed back. At the age of 4 years old, during a heart operation, an open heart operation to repair heart valves. And I didn't have any indoctrination into religion or anything about the afterlife. may be scared as hell about it, but I still have to learn something about it in the first place. I discovered that you still have good and evil out there, both in the astral and not to mention the physical. Still a constant war zone. Decisions we make dictate what happens tomorrow. When I heard about the cross being insulted like that, something inside of me snapped on that one. Because it meant that much to me. A symbol of a faith that means that much to me. Yes, you're entitled to your own First Amendment opinions. And you may think it's a navigational hazard for you. But my question is, why are you paying attention to the damn hillside instead of the damn freeway in front of you? Unless, of course, you're the one trying to cause all the damn accidents on the freeway itself or anywhere else. So why are you still paying attention to the navigational error there? Unless, of course, you're over the Hollywood Bowl to watch. Whatever it is that you're watching over there. And to your disgust, you still see the cross over there. Keep this in mind. A lot of people have kept that cross up there because it means something a hell of a lot more to them than it does to you. And keep this in mind. Every time you keep opening up your mouth regarding this shit, they're going to find a one way or another to express their own disapproval for your opinions. Tread carefully.